My problem was one of rheumatism. We see this. Where did you have any trouble? Was on the right side. And I had zona, and it is a virus that attacks the nervous system. I made a depression. I was depressed, and I was in bed for a year. And I had $1,800 that I had to pay for pills. And at the end of my depression, I had a zona. I went to 5 or 6 dermatologists, and they said, you can't cure this. You're stuck with this. But it won't last long, 3 weeks, a month. But after 9 months, I was still stuck with this. 9 months with zona. And not only was it swollen, but it is as if someone puts a knife through your stomach, and it is very, very painful. And he does this 24 hours a day. I lost 100 pounds, and my parents are there. They can bear witness to this. I lost 100 pounds. You can't eat, you don't want to live, and you're too weak, and you're in pain. So I went to a cousin in Quebec City, because RHUMART is very popular in Quebec. In Montreal, we don't know much about it. So my cousin listens to me, and I was crying, and he said, I'm going to bring you to my sister, who was a distributor of RHUMART, and she was my cousin, and I didn't know about this. So he said, I don't know what it will do to the zona, but we'll try it. And at the same time, he gave me a cassette. And in the cassette, there was a zona case. And she had been cured. And her zona was in the face, in her face. So she said, can you stay 3 days? I'm going to give you 3 treatments. So I took a first treatment. Nothing happened. I took a second treatment. And it was less painful. And after 3 treatments, it was still less painful. And I said, after 3 days, it's terrific. So after I go back to Montreal, and then it starts again, the same knife in my side. And I said, well, maybe I could pay $6,000 for the machine. And I did. And I treated myself every day for 2 weeks, and the zona was cured. When was that? That's 9 months ago. No, a year and 2 months ago, because I have this machine since a year and 2 months ago. And it took 15 days to eliminate your zona? Yes. Twice again I had zona, and I took the plaquettes and put it there on my stomach, and it was finished. I eliminated zona completely. And if I took my machine and put it in the wastebasket, it has been paid for. If you want to talk about economies, I had paid $1,800 of pills in 1 year. I was taking 20 pills a day. And I was taking 6 pills at a time. And it's really a miracle for me. So another little anecdote. 2 of my uncles, one 71 years of age, the other one 73. One had digestion problems. He was eating baby food. The other one had problems of circulatory problem in his legs. So I treated these 2 persons with 2 different problems. And one of them said, it has other effects elsewhere. He said, before that I used to wait to go to the toilet, and after 2-3 minutes I had little problems. But now I have to be careful, it goes immediately. So the other one who was sitting beside, and he used to stutter, and he said, me too.